Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. And civil society groups begin #Free Sowore protest in Abuja. Coalition of civil society organizations has begun a protest tagged #Free Sowore, #Free Dadiyata, #Free Stephen Kefas, #Free Jones Abiri to demand the release of 4 activists held in detention by the President Muhammadu Buhari regime. Wow, this is unbelievable. About 4 activists are being detained by this present administration. Is this how we are going to be operating democracy? Is this democracy or military rule? And meanwhile, the security agents surrounded the Unity Fountain in Abuja, venue of the planned protest, alongside a group of pro-government demonstrators. The President Muhammadu Buhari regime has deployed heavily armed security operatives to disrupt a protest demanding the release of human rights activist Omoyele Sowore in Abuja. The security agents surrounded the Unity Fountain in Abuja, venue of the planned protest, alongside a group of pro-government demonstrators. The protest is targeted at pressuring the Nigerian government to release political prisoners like Sowore, social media influencer Dadiyata, as well as Stephen Kefas. But why is it that the very day that Nigerians want to go and do protests for anything, for the betterment of every Nigeria, that is when some people will come that they are for the government. They call them pro-government demonstrators. Even the last time, which was on the 5th, that was scheduled for this protest, the first protest that held in Lagos, all over the country, you could see that the same thing, mostly in Abuja, the same thing happened. You see, they call themselves pro Buhari. They will still come out that very day, and we learned that day that the police were trying to protect those people, and meanwhile they were tear gassing the people, the other side, that anti. It's not. Do we call them anti-Buhari? They are not really anti-Buhari because they are just asking the government questions that need to be answered. Those are the people that we are talking about. So, and at the end of the day, we saw the people that are really for Buhari saying the government is doing well, just like a Igbokwe, deputy man in Lagos, that they are just going to be commissioned. Joe Igbokwe, yes, saying that anybody who is saying Buhari has not done anything, the person is a liar. Okay, the two groups, let them do their protest. Your own is to protect all of them, not to be able to interfere in their different protests. But this idea of trying to barricade some people, that is where we don't get. If people want to protest, do they not have the right to protest again? But let's see how everything will turn out. But all we know is that people have really come out. Now they are holding or detaining 4 activists. You can imagine 4 activists in this democracy, in this dispensation, at this age and time. They are still holding people, they are still detaining people as if we are still under the military rule. This whole thing is really appalling. Kudos to those that have really gone out. Kudos to those who are really protesting that they should free these people. We really appreciate them. But when some people will be, at the other side, will be saying no, they should not be freed. I don't even know the basis at which other people, other group that call themselves pro-government demonstrators, and now they have deployed, heavy security around that place. But we hope that they are not going to harm these people. So guys, that is just what we have for you. So this one is not only Sowore's case. We have about 4 people, just like I said, the 4 people that we have mentioned. They are in detention. They are just being held. They are political activists that this regime is holding them on war ground, like SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Mike Ozekume. He said this the Buhari government, in fact, they are allergic to criticism. They are so allergic to criticism. They don't just want you to criticize them. Once you criticize them, He said that they will harass you. He said that they frame you up. He said that they will just tell you that you are unpatriotic. They will call you a manner of names. He said that they call you thieves and so on. They are so allergic to criticism. I don't know how a government will thrive, how a government will succeed if he does not want to be criticized, if he does not want people to show his scorecard. You can imagine that kind of a government is not ready to listen to people. It's not ready to listen to the cries of people, and that's why they are so agitated. They are so hot, and it pains them when you talk about what they are doing. If you don't want people to say things otherwise, then do the needful. Make people happy. What does it take to make people happy? After all the resources we are talking about, they are not your forefathers this thing. They are not your father's property. They are not your personal business, personal property. They are not your personal resources. It is Nigerians' resources. So why are you doing as if it is your own sweat? Out of your own sweat, you are just trying to do Nigerians a favor. And meanwhile, you got that favor from the same people, the same set of people that you are trying to intimidate, the same set of people that you always go around. He said in his one of his speech that he went around the country, to go and be soliciting for votes from people. And at the end of the day, he was laughing, he was doing all manner of things. But now that you have come, all the things that you have promised, nobody is seeing any changes. Now you are angry, you don't want people to say anything, and you are barricading people from reaching out to you. Okay, if people are saying this and that, they are complaining about this and that, it is for you to come out and explain yourself. These are the things that you are doing, these are the things that you are doing, this is the stage you have gone to, this is where you are going to. And as you are saying it, not just saying it, but the people need to see the evidence of what you are talking about, of what you have done. All the things you say you are doing, nobody can see it, nobody can feel it. So what kind of government is that? What kind of government is that? So it is really appalling. Someone said Buhari should stop suppressing critics. His bad government is giving rise to more dissident voices. That's good from the government. Honestly, this is not really acceptable. We are in a democracy, and you don't want people to say anything about you. Before you got there, you were criticizing, you were saying all manner of things. People were supporting you because what you were saying at that time, people still believed in it. People believed that those things you were saying before you became the president, those things were really true. And the things you were complaining, we are even experiencing worse things than those things now. And you don't want people to talk about it. People, they left you to be able to say whatever you wanted to say, and nobody disturbed you, nobody arrested you, nobody intimidated you. You made mention of all manner of comments, and now they are trying to twist the comments. But that that's not even the issue. That's not what we are even talking about. Let people say the same thing. If you have done well, people will not complain. Even if people are going to complain, it's going to be minimal, because we know quite all right that human needs or wants are insatiable. People will still want to say one or two things, but when majority of people are saying the same thing from all corners, everybody is complaining, and yet you are saying you are doing the right thing, that you are governing them well. It calls for sober reflection. And the worst part of it is that the same set of people, the same masses, some people have really positioned themselves that whatever the government does, whatever the president does, whether good or bad, they are still going to be saying, they are going to be supporting them. But the good news is that the people that are saying the government hasn't done much, they are more than the people that are supporting them. And the people that are supporting them, and you could see it in their faces that within themselves, they know that they are not saying the truth. They are not saying the truth. We have the statistics, we have the figures of the things, the indices of things that are happening, as regards to security, as regards to economy. All of those things are in the public domain that anybody can pick from. So why are you denying it? Why are you denying all of those things? So guys, that's just the latest that we have for you. The people that have gone to protest, they have made the announcement since last week that they are coming out today, to protest, that Sowore and others should be freed by this regime, because we are not in a military room. We are operating democracy, and we should see and we should enjoy the dividends of democracy all round. So guys, I would like to hear from you. Please put down your comments below in the comment section, and let's hear your own take concerning this new development. Thank you very much for always listening. Bye.